Y'all, if you can tell, I do got a big mug. I got a big mug of tea because I'm about to spill the shit out of it, pretty much. You guys already know the drill. London family. Go grab yourself a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a shot of anything that you need because this video is gonna be deep. Slurp drink. You don't feel like that's enough? Get a little more. Y'all, it is Jay London. I am piecing in. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a good day amongst everything that is happening. But I'm going to be holding my notebook like this, or maybe like this. So if you see me go like that, or you see some weird black thing, it's not a ghost, even though I'm pretty sure my apartment is haunted. I was really trying to figure out how I was going to start this video because I was feeling kind of different from Friday's video. You guys saw Friday's video, Stop the Way We're Protesting, the new way to be black is educated. I still stand completely for what I believe in, all the way. But I noticed some other things were popping up in the media. Thankfully, I guess I got some spies out there. Shout out to you guys. Time for me to share it, because that's what I do. So when I first started this video, I really didn't know what I wanted to talk about, how I was gonna start it. And my homegirl calls me right before I was gonna start shooting, thankfully. And she says, listen, I had this dream and I want to tell you about it real quick. And I also want to tell you about my experiences with racism. And I'm like, perfect, tell me all about it. So she says, in this dream, she's at a family member's house. She has kids playing behind her, her son, nieces, nephews, cousins. They're all playing, having fun behind her while her and her family member are talking right at the table. She says that her family member talks to her and it's like, hey, can we talk about what's going on, the riots, the protests? Because in the dream, it's pretty relevant. And she didn't want to have the conversation. So she said no, but the family member keeps egging her on. So they start having the conversation. They start talking about it. The family member gives her standpoint, or him standpoint, I don't know. I wasn't in her dream, so. But the family member gives the standpoint. It's my homegirl's turn to talk, right? And she's trying to talk. And every time she's trying to give her point, the person keeps trying to talk over her and over her and over her. And she's trying to give her point, and she's trying to like protest basically for what is right at this family member's table, at this family member's house. And the person is not listening. She's like, keeps talking over and interrupting her. Finally, she knocks everything down off the table, all the cups, all the plates, all the food, everything. If you guys hear like water running in the background, my apologies. But she knocks everything down from the table, and she tells the person, are you listening to me now? Do I have your attention now? In the process of her yelling to the family member this, she notices behind her that the kids are all acting crazy. And in seeing her knock everything off the table, they do exactly the same. Dreams are pretty powerful. You can literally make anything come up in your dream. So tables came up in front of each kid, and each kid knocked everything off the table and started acting the same way. My homegirl was acting. Why? Because my homegirl was mad, she was fed up, and she wasn't being listened to, which is very, very similar to what's going on. And I was trying to understand, trying to wrap my head around why is there so much looting? Why is there so much damage occurring? Why is there buildings being burnt down, so on and so forth? And it's because people aren't listening. And after 400 plus years, now we're finally listening. And I thought the riots were only gonna stay in Minneapolis, you know? But then I realized this is going all the way up to London, to Egypt. Why is it so big? It's because we're mad. Nobody's been listening to us for the past 400 plus years. That is why. Before I go into why are we mad, I wanna quickly tell E's story, my homegirl, same girl from the dream. So she goes on to tell me about her first experiencing racism. She was driving Uber up in New Jersey, and it was late at night, and she was in an uppity neighborhood, pretty nice neighborhood, and a cop pulls her over. She's like, hey sir, I'm just driving Uber, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, E is of darker complexion, she is Cuban, but she is of darker complexion. She's still, you were to see her in the street, you'll be like, she's black. Said the cop comes, and the first thing the cop tells her is, hey, do you live here? And she's like, no, I'm driving Uber. Like, I'm just gonna drive my passenger off, my guy in the back. The guy in the back is white, and he is intoxicated. The cop goes to the guy. He lowers his window. The cop goes like, hey, what's up? How you doing? They're having a good old conversation, chucking it up, laughing it. The guy asked the cop, hey, why did you pull us over? Just to ask, you know? He's like, haha, nah, no reason. I was just pulling y'all over, you know? And then the white guy, the passenger, he just laughs at it, trying to go with it. The whole time, he's listening. He's listening to the whole thing. Cop leaves. She goes to drop him off at the destination. The guy goes around and he tells her, hey, you seem like a really nice girl. I just need you to go home. She goes home. And that's when she realized the privilege in that situation. The cop came to her with a different attitude just by looking at her skin. But when he saw that the passenger was white, changed his demeanor completely, went to him, and started laughing, having a good old conversation. And that's the world we live in. That is the reason why we're mad. Why are we mad? We're mad because nobody has been listening to us. And this goes deep. This passes the riots I've been telling you about, like the LA riots, this passes Ferguson. All of those events that happened in the past should have changed the events that are happening now. It shouldn't be the way it is. But yet, we're in 2020 and we have to riot, not even protest, riot to see change, to hopefully see change. I'm just giving you a quick list so you could kinda understand, you know, why we're mad, but you know, if you've never experienced anything like this, you know, you really. So in July 2014, a cell phone captured the final moments of Eric Gardner. The final words while a New York City police officer sat on his head. On May 25th, 2020, George Floyd was recorded by a bystander in which you see a Minneapolis police officer kneeled on his neck. In 2014, Michael Brown was killed by the police. 2015, Freddie Gray was killed by the police. We also have Philando Castile, Alan Sterling, Delron Small. These are all black brothers that died in police custody. That's why we're mad. Sorry if I messed up any of the names. August 11th, 2014, 1,800 miles from Ferguson, Missouri, that's where the Michael Brown incident happened. Lawrence, Los Angeles to be exact. 25-year-old mentally ill, unarmed black man named Ezell Ford was shot and killed by police just 2 days after Michael Brown. The reason why I'm kind of stuck on Michael Brown in that case, because it's gonna make sense. On August 9th, 2014, Mike Brown, he was an 18-year-old black man. He was shot by a police officer due to questioning of robbery. So this happened in 2014 for questioning of robbery. And I would love if you guys just Google the case. I will have news articles down below, so definitely make sure you go check out my description. He was shot 5 times, 6 times, when he was supposed to be questioned for robbery. They didn't even know if this was the guy. He just matched the description. Now, in the video that you guys are about to see next, you guys are gonna see Skye Posey or Hosey. I've been trying to find you for a minute. Girl, if you are out there, hi, how are you? I'm sorry for what you went through. I'm sorry for the pain that you can hear in the video that I'm about to show you guys. Skye Posey literally uses her white privilege and she stands up for what is right and what is wrong. In the video, you see about 6 police officers gun drawn on this man, on an unarmed black man named William. And he's on his knees and he's like this.
Are your guns pulled on this young man?
I ain't got no weapons.
He has no weapons on him. We live right now. We are so live. What's your name?
Make sure you add. Them people up here, they attack you.
What's
at the gas station, they attack you.
What's your name? What's your name?
Make sure you add that.
What's your
My name is William.
last name, William?
What you loaded for? I ain't doing shit. I have no weapons. That would kill an unarmed black man.
Are you gonna shoot him? Are you gonna shoot him?
What?
Okay, relax, baby. Relax. Relax, because they will shoot you. They killed my boyfriend in 2015. Yes, he was killed by the police. You're gonna shoot me too, right? For filming, right? We live. Look at that big ass gun she got on this man with no weapon. necessary? Excuse me, Mr. Officer. My name is Skye Posey. My boyfriend name was Leroy Browning, and he was killed December 15th at a Taco Bell. This is crazy to me. Look, my car is right there. I was getting gas. I don't understand why y'all got guns drawn on him right now. Are y'all about to kill this man? Like, look at these big ass guns they got on this man right now. Look at this baby. Look at this baby.
You're gonna stand up and walk slowly to the sound of my voice. Do it now.
Can y'all just put y'all guns away and somebody get them?
Sound of my voice.
My name is William, not suspect.
Don't move. Don't move.
Unarmed. And then you hear Skye recording. Like I told you guys before, we live in a new era. We have Facebook Live, we have Instagram Live, we have Twitter Live, so many different stuff that you could just whip it out and make a stand. Sorry, that sounded kind of weird. Whip out the phone and make a stand. But guess what? The times that we are living in, they're not gonna shoot Skye. So she used her white privilege and was like, I'm not moving. And if you guys shoot or anything, I'm watching and I'm going down with him. That is a new way to protest. Now, I did my research on Leroy Browning and I found the police report, y'all, because you know I don't play. Okay, so make sure you guys pause the video on the police report and you guys can read that because I don't have a lot of time. You guys want me to go in complete detail in another video? I can. I got you guys. But make sure you guys just pause it and read it. All of this happened so quickly. And there was not really any camera footage to fight it, to contradict anything. You really don't know what happened. All you have is the Taco Bell footage, which I couldn't find that footage, so if you guys want to tag me on that footage, you guys already know, please tag me in it. It's crazy that you can get pulled over and you might match a description of something, and that's it. You can get killed without even questioning, without even knowing what I did. In the video that I'm gonna show you guys next, you guys see this black man jump, a black boy, actually, because he looks like a little boy. Looks like he's 16, 17. He jumps out of the barricade, and he jumps and gets to his knees, and he puts his hand up, and he has white gloves on. Then you see another white girl jump out.
Don't shoot!
Look more down in the same video and you see all these people, black, white, Asian, Latino, acting crazy and hitting the cops, being violent, throwing stuff to the cops. And I think that's the best prime example of what you should do and what not to do. Because at the end of the day, you guys gotta realize any damage that occurs, any buildings that go down, anything that you see that's demolished, burned, whatever it is, other groups, other cultures aren't going to get blamed for it. Only one group is going to be blamed for it. The black group, people of color. I mean, black or not, you got to realize what's right or wrong. You got to have that common sense to know what's right or what's wrong. It's sad to say that when I get pulled over, and then my friends get pulled over, and then my family members get pulled over, they're terrified shitless. You never know what could be their last moment. All these people that are commenting crazy stuff online, not coming together, showing their true colors, not being ignorant, not educating themselves as to why we're mad, why stuff is happening. You guys must have not experienced something rough in life. You must have not experienced prejudice, racism. You must have walked into a job and automatically got it, but the fact is I'm more qualified for that job. I got the degree, and I walk in and I won't get it. Why? Because they saw this. They saw this. Do you understand that? Do you get that? You get what white privilege? If you guys don't know what white privilege is, I'll give you the definition. I got you. So, white privilege refers to the social privilege that benefits white people over non-white people. You guys gotta realize some people were born with like silver spoons in their mouth just because of how they look. And I'm also gonna talk about pretty privilege. That's the thing too. So, this is what I want you to do with the privilege you got. Just like the video I just showed you, that man jumping out and the white girl right behind him. Just like the video I showed you of Skye recording live. Educate yourself and then stand for what is right. To all the people that are noticing the looting and the rioting and the robbing and the damages that's being done and recording and showing certain setups, thank you. Please keep sending me stuff, keep tagging me and stuff so I can talk about it and I can show you. There's a thing that's called insurance. And if you guys have insurance in your business, maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Insurance can cover it. You'll get a large lump sum of money. And if you don't have insurance within your business, please, like I said before, pull out Facebook Live, Instagram Live. Show us the damage. Show us what happened. You never know who has money, who has power, who actually cares, and will go reach out and we can start a GoFundMe, and they can help you out. You know, but if you stay silent, silent it will remain. But hopefully in this video, it helped you out. Try to close it out with some positivity. I'm pretty sure another video is gonna come tomorrow, so definitely comment below how you feel, comment what I should put in that. I am going to be jumping into topics that I talked about today, so stay tuned for tomorrow. And yeah, if you guys want me to share your stories about racism, how it was like, I got you, I'm here. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, share it, so we can have more people listen, so we can change the narrative, we can change the paradigm, we can change the way people think of black people, how they look at us. Hopefully this video helped you understand how your privilege